Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the screen, boys and girls. लाइक करो, सब्सक्राइब करो और हरी पुत्र की दुनिया में आपका स्वागत है। लास्ट मुझे याद है मैं यहाँ पे किसी से बात करके आया था और मुझे आगे काम पे निकलना था। हम काम पे निकल गए हैं। ये दरवाजा खुलेगा अभी। हम अंदर आ गए हैं।
If I
क्या
had to
आपने
pick a favorite.
स्मूथनेस फील करी गेम की? लास्ट टाइम मैंने रीस्टार्ट करने से पहले कुछ चेंजेस किए थे। रेंडरिंग रेजोल्यूशन, ओके ओके ओके। विंडोज फुल स्क्रीन किया था मैंने इसको और इसको बैलेंस किया था और ये ऑन किया था और 360 कर दिया था। बाकी सब ऑन कर रखा है और ये सब तो लो ही है अब, क्योंकि क्वालिटी गेम की लो में ही काफ़ी अच्छी है।
Underneath that chipper center lies a brilliant
मतलब वो क्या
underwater world.
लोग है इससे? उसका मुंह देख रहे हैं ना साफ, एक लड़का खड़ा तो है।
If I had to.
मैं फ्रेम से काफ़ी हैप्पी हूँ, फ्रेम ठीक आ रहे हैं, फ्रेम ड्रॉप नहीं है।
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
I'd wager they.
Revelio.
अब मैं इसको मीडियम करके ट्राई कर सकता हूँ, देख सकता हूँ कि रिकमेंडेड पे खेल के एक बार। पता करिए, मीडियम पे करिए, ऐसा करिए, मतलब हल्का हल्का फ्रेम ड्रॉप फील हो रहा है। मुझे लो में ही मज़ा आ रहा है। ठीक है, बस मैं टेक्सचर मीडियम करूँगा, एक पैक और मटेरियल, बाकी सब ऐसे कैसा ही। रे ट्रेसिंग शैडोज ऑफ है तो शैडोज को करने का फायदा नहीं है कोई।
Revelio.
वेरी नाइस।
Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
बस है अभी। मैं क्या लेने आया मुझे पता नहीं।
Accio. Revelio. Reparo.
फिर क्या? अरे एक चीज करूँगा मीडियम में, मैं चाहूँ तो उसको हाई भी कर सकता हूँ। इफेक्ट्स को लो ही रहने दो, मटेरियल भी लो रहने दो, टेक्सचर को हाई कर देंगे ना तो आसपास की चीजें बस मस्त दिखेगी, मस्त मस्त दिखेगी। जैसे कि दीवारें हैं, ये सारी चीजें, पेड़ पौधे।
These dry vines are one spark away from.
बोलता रहा बोलता रहा। बहुत छेड़छाड़ी कर ली, बहुत ऐसे ही।
Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Accio.
और ये वो जगह है जहाँ पे वो सर काटता है। हम्म।
Incendio. This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
काटता है।
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
कहाँ पे तो पेड़ है? अभी मर जाता मैं।
Incendio. Lumos.
लाइट से भागते नहीं। I know.
Incendio. Lumos.
अकेले आया था ऊपर। इनसे पढ़ से गया था अभी। रखा पीछे पड़ता था जब।
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Levioso. Seems the devil's snare is protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio! Lumos.
सेल कैसे करूं? सेल करूंगा तो 200 मिलेंगे। स्कार्फ मिला है। ये कौन सा स्कार्फ है? ये अच्छा लग रहा है।
Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
कपड़े कपड़े मिल गए बे। लेजेंडरी आइटम है। इसके ऊपर तो फिर ये अलग पहनना पड़ेगा भाई, छोटा वाला। हाँ, ये इससे तो पूरा ढक गया, इससे पूरा ढक गया। ये छोटा सा अच्छा लग रहा है और अपना ये अच्छा लगेगा। ये इसके बिना भी अच्छा ही लग रहा है। वो नहीं चाहिए। टोपी 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 देख लेते हैं टोपी। क्या ठीक। नहीं बताओ नहीं टोपी ये वाली। चश्मा भी ये वाला रहते हैं फिर। नथिंग सेलेक्टेड ना कुछ नहीं चाहिए ना केयर में। सिलेक्शन क्या चल रही है अपनी। ना ये सारी चीजें। मैं तो इस दरवाजे से आऊंगा शायद।
Revelio.
बाहर है कुछ। मतलब बच्चे पढ़ रहे हैं कोई।
Revelio.
I don't think owls make very good pets.
I used to like that.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
कितना दूर जाना है। ऐसे चले जाऊंगा यार। यही भागते रहो पूरे स्कूल में बार बार यहाँ से वहाँ। जादूगर हूँ जादू तो करूँगा ना।
I did say I was sorry.
And you also went on to do the exact same thing.
I wouldn't think Black would mind someone telling on someone. Seems to be his cup of tea.
Well, I'd appreciate it.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
मैं जो काम कर रहा हूँ वो कर रहा हूँ। तेरी हेल्प बाद में करूँगा। कितना दूर जाना है।
Revelio.
उसके गोबस्टोन यहीं से लिए थे मैंने उससे।
Have you found
बेचारे
anything
को दिए
to
ही नहीं।
prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
हाँ बहुत बुरा बोला था उसने। कह रही अगली बार देख लूंगी तुझे। ऐसा नया मिला है, ऐसा नया नहीं मिला, बस वो अनलॉक हुआ है।
Revelio.
If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a moon calf in charge.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
Bit of snot on your nose. You'd want to know.
इतना तेज क्यों भागता है कम से कम?
Revelio.
बड़ा तेज है। अब कहाँ है वो लड़का?
Lumos. Revelio.
कहीं कहीं खड़ा था वो बंदा, क्या था, मुझसे बात करना चाहते हो तो कह रहा था। हीरा नीचे है। कूदेगा नहीं। ओह इन सब क्या करूँ मैं?
I'm convinced.
वो यहाँ ऊपर खड़ा है शायद। और ऊपर है क्या? ये है वो लड़का।
Oi! Can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Three. Mic test 3, 2, 1. How are you, check? 1, 2, 3.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
कुछ तो नया मिला है मुझे, बट 1 मिनट रुको यार। ये क्या है? जहाँ जाऊँ उस दरवाजे से ड्रैगन बुलाओ। यहाँ पे दरवाजा था, पता भी नहीं है। ओह अच्छा, ये घूमता रहा है इधर आ।
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
How long have you
I wondered if I
taught?
might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, it's been what now? 7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun. Essential in my opinion. An eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do.
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without that experience.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today. Huh?
हमारे स्कूल में हम इतनी बात कहीं कर पाते थे अपने मास्टरों से। क्लास वर्क से लेके होमवर्क और बीच में थोड़ी पिटाई, इससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं होता था। कितना बोलता है हैरी तो। मगलुओं का लड़का इतनी बातें कर रहा है। ये सब बंद ही रखा कर, तुम मेरे को जाने मत देना कभी अंदर बाहर में। इधर ही कुछ और है क्या? कोई दूसरा रास्ता? ओए सुन, कहाँ जाना है बता ना। उड़ के जाओ। जाना कहाँ से है? कहाँ पे?
One boy fell off his roof.
Revelio.
Okay, sir. Find the first landmark.
How nice. You're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. There is such a thing as trying too hard.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Lumos. Protego. Revelio.
ये तो करा नहीं मैंने, घूमे जा रहा हूँ यहाँ वहाँ।
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories?
Why those memories?
Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Revelio. Accio.
कुछ हूँ भाई गोपस्टोन तो कर लिया ना अच्छा ये कंप्लीटेड हैं सारे ये साइड के हैं रिलेशनशिप ओह असाइनमेंट नहीं मिले लेवल हाँ तो अटेंड कर तो लिए ऐसा भी करनी है ठीक है सेलेक्टेड और क्वेस्ट में सारे इसके दो रहते हैं अच्छा ये भी करना है और क्या क्या है लॉक्ड चैलेंजेस यार ये तो करे नहीं मैंने एक भी बाद में देखेंगे
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Assignment पढ़ी है मैम जाने नहीं देंगे मेरे को जहाँ जा रहा हूँ ओह ओह ये पता नहीं लग रहा मुझे अच्छा पहनेगा मगलुओं का लड़का चलो नीचे से रास्ता दरवाजा खोलो जी क्या कूल है तेज क्यों भाग रहा है ये कौन से रुक गई तेरा करे कौन मार रहा है? अभी 40 मार लेते हैं, कहीं पे आना था तो इसके मिशंस कैसे होंगे? वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। दो लोग देख रहे हैं, चैट पे अपना नाम बताओ फटाफट।
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello! Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
टीचर है क्या?
We do look forward to growing together.
हैरी का पहला टीचर क्रश।
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting table.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Almost again.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
What's
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. you'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
एक सेकेंड
Your weeds possess their own rugged form of beauty.
कर रहा हूँ मैडम, कर रहा हूँ, एक सेकेंड। ओहो, अब कर रहा हूँ, क्या करना था? एम्प्टी कर रहा हूँ, नया लगा दिया। नहीं ये पता है, ये है ही नहीं मेरे पास। लगा वही ठीक है।
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping cabbages. They're in the greenhouse, just across the footbridge. Mr. Pruitt will assist you with them. The edges mustn't curl and turn brown like that.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomp. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Revelio.
सारी गोपियां उठा लूँ भाई।
Accio. Levioso. Accio. I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
वापिस आओ
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like
That's right,
stupid
that's
booba
right.
tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
एक क्वेस्ट हो गया
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots.
कहाँ जाना है यहाँ तो कुछ करा नहीं मैंने अभी
Cost me my damned hearing.
क्वेस्ट चलाना है एक और ठीक है नगर फ्रॉम गार्डन पोशन क्लास ये सब बाद में पहले अच्छा यही अगला गुड नाइट अंशु पैर पे लग गई
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Nothing better than a few pints of butterbeer and a pile of mince pies with my sisters on Christmas Eve. My sister will be home for the holidays this year.
Lumos. Revelio. Incendio.
Watch yourself.
ये मिशन भी देख लेते हैं। इस पे कितनी फिगर्स हैं? इस पे 2 फिगर्स हैं।
Incendio.
और जली गया हो तो साफ।
Accio.
साफ। इसमें 2 फिगर हैं।
Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
साफ। ये मुझे ओपन करना है, बट कैसे? है क्या?
Levioso.
रिवील कर।
Revelio.
कुछ 7 कॉर्नर्स हैं। इसमें तो कॉर्नर ही नहीं है। दो। चार, 2, 3, 1। Easy, bro. ओपन कौन सा किया है? ये वाला।
Lumos.
आ गया। मैं ये लेने आया था यहाँ पे। हफ्ता। Tattoo.
Accio. Accio.
Let's go. Puttar. Hello. How are you? Welcome to the stream. This is Harry Potter और उसकी जादुई दुनिया.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to
Pharaoh,
why that portrait was empty.
Well, I have a friend.
क्या आप स्कूल गए हो कभी? ये comments delete क्यों कर रहे हो आप? ए, सभ्यता बनाए रखें चैट में. ये सब अलाउड नहीं है, टाइम आउट मिल जाएगा.
Incendio.
लगा देंगे इसमें. ना अंदर रहेंगे. क्या कर रहे हो? ओ मैंने तो बिठा लिया है.
Oh!
बाहर से रास्ता है इसका? Yep, good night. बोर हो रहे हो? झगड़ा करो. गेम खेलो, आप तो बीजीएमआई खेलते हो ना? पबजी प्लेयर हो? हाँ. Moonstones. अरे मेरी गोभी वेस्ट हो गई. साथ साथ चल अब मेरे. यार दूर जाना है कोई आसान रास्ता नहीं जाने का तो यहाँ से मैं आया ही नहीं कभी
I should investigate.
बढ़िया सवाल पूछती ककक तो लाल पूछती पेंडले सा शीशा ताड़ के मुझे तेरे से बात करूँगा मुझे आग दिला
It is good to see you, my friend.
अच्छा जी
Hello, Natty. How are you?
Hello,
I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something oh
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
उनके मसले मेरे मसले ज़ीरो वाचिंग कैसे आ रही है मत देखो वन की वाचिंग
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. Grace, what was it you needed my help with?
I was hoping you could dive down and retrieve a treasured family astrolabe lost during a doomed stargazing cruise.
Grace, what was it you need?
एक ही बात बोलती रहेगी तो लड़की एक ही बात बोलती रहती बार-बार मैं जोन काम के लिए आया हूँ काम पे लेकर
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You there! I see you!
They got enough yet.
Coward! Child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Accio. Incendio.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. You've nowhere to hide! Take a hold them off! Presumption!
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll take this from my dead body!
Presumption!
Accio. Potato. Leviosa.
I hate heights.
Not so tough now, are ya? Potato!
Accio.
Learn that. Nice try. You haven't got a prayer.
Ah, no!
मैं जान ही नहीं दिया ऐसे कैसे अभी मारूंगा अरे मेरे पास घुट्टी नहीं थी पीने के लिए बे गोभी मारूंगा इसके पहले गोभी छोड़ूंगा
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. You there! Stop! Potato! Potato!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body! Ah, something
Potato. Accio.
Howard! Going after a child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Luma.
How embarrassing!
Accio.
I'm just warming up. You stop that right now. That's just the beginning. You little...
Accio. Leviosa.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close. Waltz.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but...
Well, you've avoided... Best get moving on my...
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars are worth studying.
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his... I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a...
The mallow sweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features.
Revelio.
Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. Merlin himself would be proud.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Revelio. I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio. Pardon me, is everything all right?
I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard.
They attacked you.
When I said as much.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while. Things have taken a much darker... Ranrock assumed that all goblins...
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Hello, sir.
Hello, I'm Jalal.
What do you have for sale?
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Accio! Accio! Protego! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Levioso! Incendio! Eight legs is simply too many. Lumos. Protego! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Revelio. Protego. Levioso. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Accio. An encampment. This must be it. Revelio. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
It's not your...
Accio. What do
You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that.
Levioso. Lumos. Accio. Levioso.
How many of you are there?
Such arrogance. You don't believe you can defeat me, do you? Ranrock will lead us to
Protego.
Was that your best?
Ranrock will unite us! I feel as though you're not even trying! This will not go well for you! What an unfortunate end for you!
Accio. Protego.
That was meant for...
Enjoy suffering, do you?